Alrighty Dave, here is the video as promised for making 10% apple cider. So start off, you want to buy one of these containers. That is a 10 litre water, spring water, which you can buy from Coles or even Woolies sells this exact same thing. So it comes with a little tap, like a cask goon, one of those. You rip that out, tip the water out, because all we really need is this 10 litre container. So straight from the water, you will need 4 2-litre apple juice, Coles brand or Woolies brand, just the cheapest one available, because what you need is basically one that doesn't have many preservatives in it, and this one's okay. You will also need this. This is the magic ingredient, Mangrove Jack's cider yeast, MO2. I can help you order this if you don't have eBay. You can give me the money and I'll send it to you. It's about $6, and you will get roughly 9 8-litre batches out of this one $6 cider thing. You will also need half a kilogram of just ordinary white sugar. So I've emptied 2 of these into here. I've used a funnel. It just makes things a lot easier, but obviously I'm sure you'll be able to manage without one if you don't have one. You just need to make sure that anything that you use, so if you are using a funnel, it needs to be sanitized, properly sanitized, because if you get any bugs in here, the fermentation is not going to work. Sanitizer. You make sanitizer with about 5 litres of water, so half of one of those, and you will need a teaspoon of cleaning vinegar or just white vinegar, and you'll need a teaspoon of bleach. Mixed through with 5 litres of water. That will give you a sanitizer, a rinse-only sanitizer, so you don't have to scrub it. So you can swish it around into, like a container or a pot or something like that. Rinse off anything that you use in that sanitizer. If you're using this thing for the second time, if you've already done a brew and you're using it again, fill it half full of water, put your teaspoon of vinegar, teaspoon of bleach in there, shake it around for 20 seconds, tip it out, then you can use it. Otherwise you might have problems. So I've got 2 of these already in here, as you can see. I'm now going to add my half kilo of sugar and 1 heaped teaspoon of this. Now the reason I've only got half in there is I can tip it in there, and ideally you want this juice to be room temperature. That way it will quickly dissolve the sugar. So 2 in there. That way I've got enough. I can shake it around. I can shake it up with the sugar in there until it's all dissolved. The yeast can go in there as well, and it all gets shaken up. You're not going to damage the yeast by shaking it up. That's no dramas. So I'm just going to press pause and do that, and I'll come back. Okay, so I've put the sugar in there. I've put probably more like a half tablespoon of, it doesn't matter. You can actually put that entire packet in there if you want, and you'll get a very kind of yeasty flavor, which some people like, but man, probably just a level teaspoon is enough. That's all I used to put in, is a level teaspoon. So there's 9 grams in the packet. You put 1 gram into this 8-litre mix. So half a kilo of sugar, 1 gram of the yeast, which is basically a level teaspoon. Now, it doesn't matter what order you put it all in, so long as all the juice, all the sugar and the yeast gets in there and it all gets mixed up so that there's no undissolved sugar on the bottom. Now, on the top, put a piece of cling wrap over there, and I've got a little rubber band, you can see, just to hold that on there. And then I'm going to get a small knife and poke just the tiniest little hole in there. Now what this will do is once it starts fermenting, there'll be a little stream of CO2 constantly coming out of that hole, which will mean that no air can get back into it. I tried using an airlock and it was just annoying. I had some of the, anyway, this works. This is all you need. That will stop any bacteria getting into your, well, they call this a wort, W-O-R-T, as it's fermenting. Once it's fermented, then it's cider. So you've got that on, you've got your little hole, everything's mixed up. Then it goes into this dark cupboard down the bottom there, and there it shall remain for 2 weeks. And that's it.